What's up, good people? Happy Tuesday. It is time for Tuesday Talk. It is my senior year, as you guys know, and I feel like since it's been, a good 2 weeks since I've, entered the school year and my schedule's pretty permanent, I decided to go ahead and give you guys a little debrief about how it's going so far. So let's talk. Okay guys, so like I said, it is my senior year and lots of exciting things are happening. But anyways, starting off with the most exciting thing, honestly, in my opinion, I am Pep Club President. For those of you who are new here and you're learning more about me, or you forgot or you missed whenever I announced it a couple of months ago. I announced this news actually the first week of May weekend recap. I found out last school year, and it was just exciting that I was able to find out in the moment when weekend recap was being filmed, and I was able to tell you guys before the vlog ended instead of having to wait till the next vlog to tell y'all. God was just doing so many great things for not just me, but also for my friends and family, and it was just a wonderful celebratory time. And so just to be able to celebrate, with you guys and y'all celebrate with me was just absolutely priceless. Like I said, I'm still in shock that I am Pep Club President. I am one who is like supportive of other people. Like, I'll motivate you and support you in whatever you're doing, but as far as when it comes to me, like, I'm just like in the back, like, hey, I'll support you from here, okay? But I have to thank my brother, my bestie brother, as I call him, because he's my best friend and my brother. But yeah, he gave me the courage and the motivation to do it. He actually walked with me to go get the application and even run in the first place. I will say I'm not as adventurous as he is, so I definitely have picked up a little bit of that, during our friendship and different things like that. And so he has his ways of inspiring and motivating me. When it came down to even running, I was very nervous. But of course, when it comes to the bond that like my siblings and I have, when you see one, you see the others. Like, we're never alone in anything. We do everything together. So it's more than likely that two of us will do something, or all three of us will do something together. It's just how we do it. Like, a month before me, my brother got voted in as SGA president, and then here I come a couple weeks later, running unopposed for Pep Club President. And I just think, like, for me and my brother to be running the two largest clubs in our school together and also be besties, like, that is crazy. We are literally unstoppable, for real, for real. So far as president, it has been pretty good. We have an all-girl squad, so girl power, let's go. We had the chance to get very close in our first officer meeting together that we actually had before school even started, to talk about dress-up themes and stuff like that, and just having all this fun together. I felt really, really good and felt very strongly about the people that we have in place. And so I'm excited. We did have our first meeting this past Wednesday with our new and returning members, and I'm feeling really good about this year in our student section, and they're just honestly ready to dress up and get loud. Our first pep rally is actually in 3 days, coming up on Friday. I say I'm not nervous now, but I feel like as it gets closer leading up to it, and probably like the hour before as we're setting up, I'm probably going to be an absolute wreck, because I'm just trying to be ready for any possible thing that could happen. But thankfully, pep rallies are mostly filled with performances from band and cheer, color guard, and all that stuff. When it comes to checking off, the senior year checklist, I did take my senior portrait. I actually did that back in July. That was like my one free week, where I wasn't traveling. I was just resting and relaxing and unpacking. And so I was like, hey, while I have a hair appointment scheduled, nails done, like, hey, let's just get these senior portraits out the way and done. And so I did all that, took care of that. And the only reason why you guys haven't seen them yet is because I have not purchased my pictures yet. And I don't like posting pictures of me that have like the watermark all over the photo and covering my face. So once I purchase them, you guys will be able to see them, I promise. I have to say, my schedule this year is absolute bliss. It could have been more perfect. I actually loved my original schedule, but then A scores came out and there was a certain class that I did not need anymore. And so I just dropped it, because it's like, why am I in this class if I already have a credit for this and that and the other? And so, yeah, I only made one schedule change and it was pretty easy. At my school, we have the ACE program and I am in that program. We also have A days and B days. So we have 4 classes a day. I am 2 credits away from getting my ACE diploma. And I feel like with the test I have coming up, I am hopeful, extremely hopeful, that I will knock that out in time and get my ACE diploma. And I'm proud of how far I've come. It's been a year and 5 months since PopPop passed, and I will say, like, I just think about all that's happened within that time frame, and it's like he's missed so much. Thursday Thoughts episode last week, I was able to kind of be transparent about, my emotions and just everything, and how my PopPop and Meemaw's absence in this season of life has made me feel. It's been, very, very difficult. Even though there have been emotional moments, I'm just happy. My schedule this year just makes me excited to come to school, which is very, very shocking. I have an easy load. I have friends in majority of all my classes, and so I see my siblings like every day almost. Thank you guys for listening to the start of my senior year debrief. I will see you guys in September.